Hi, I'm Toni Swinehart, and this is MCP's Full Court Press, brought to you by Shelby State Bank, as well as House of Flavors Incorporated. Today we're here with Jim and Kate Sanford and their children, Hunter and Lexie, and they do the drag racing here and have been involved with that for the last few years. So let's start off by saying how did you get into it, and how many years have you been doing it?
Well, we got into it by Hunter had quit motocross by mom.
It was too dangerous.
And so then we decided we'd go watch some racing, and we went up because Danny Angel was racing up at Northern Michigan Dragway, so we went up there and watched that, and that was when Hunter seen the juniors for the first time, and he told me he was gonna buy one, and I said, "That's the key. You're gonna buy it.
Right.
I'm not." And it took him about a year and a half of making his campfire wood bundles and selling them to get it. So about a year and a half he got his car, and then he had to keep saving to get the motor for his car, and it took almost 2 years before he was able to make his first run down the track.
So Hunter, you started first, and you had a couple years, and it took you to where you are. So then Lexie, how did you get into it? Did you watch your brother and think, I want to do that too?
Yeah. Well, I had a car before that because they weren't sure that I would like it. So my dad bought me that one because he bought Hunter's motorcycle.
Okay.
So he bought me my first dragster. Well, then I liked it, so I got that one.
Okay.
But before, it was black with orange flames up it.
Okay.
But we wrapped it just this year, so then it would be more girly for me.
Yeah.
That's the purple.
Yeah. And they did that all themselves, so they did a really good job with Grandpa helping too. Yep.
So you did all the paint and everything?
No,
You're
just
not-
the wrap on
Just on
Lexie's.
this
It's
one.
vinyl
Oh,
wrap on
okay.
top.
Yeah,
Okay.
that car
Yep.
came pretty much the way it looks. There was some fiberglass repair that another gentleman from Ludington, Dave Farron, fixed it for Hunter and gave him a very good deal on fixing it for him.
Okay.
It should have been way more than he charged Hunter. So there's been a lot of local people that have helped with the cars and helped get Hunter and Lexie both along with the racing.
And they asked for some of their equipment, the fireproof suits for Christmas presents and stuff, so they get it all. It all adds up.
Most kids aren't excited about getting a set of tires for Christmas, but that was Lexie's Christmas present this year, and she was excited for them.
And I do see, okay, so let's step away for just a little bit here. Try to stay, are we still in? We're still good? Okay. There's quite a few trophies. Now this is Hunter's car here, right? And Hunter, how many trophies there?
I think there's 6.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 trophies.
I think I've been racing for 5 years now.
Okay.
And when I first started out, they had all the juniors in one class, and then I think it was 2 years later they split them up into advanced and minis. I could have stayed in the mini juniors for 1 year, but I went up to the advanced because I had quite a bit of experience. So,
And a really fast car.
yeah.
His car goes as fast as they're allowed to go at the track.
Oh, wow.
They have a limit of how fast you can go.
Okay.
Yep. And so the advanced juniors is quite a bit harder than the minis. So that's part of the reason I haven't won very many. In the last few weeks, I've been having trouble with red lights. So.
Okay.
That means he takes off too soon before he's supposed to leave.
I gotcha. Well, and though, like with any sport or anything that you do, when you play the better people or you race the better people, that makes you better.
Yep.
So even though you might feel like you're struggling right now, next year you won't be probably.
True.
And so Lexie, she's got quite a few over here.
I have 9 trophies, but I'm in the easier class, so I'm in the mini class.
Yeah, that's basically 7 or 8 until 11 years old. So
Okay.
this will be your last year in the minis.
Yep.
Okay.
I have been doing it for 4 years now,
Okay.
and I've got my 9 trophies that I've won.
Awesome.
And she has done really well the last few weeks and got 3 of these just in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
This one, the first place, the second place, and the first place 3 weekends in a row. 3
Wow.
races in a row. And then I got these ones also this year.
Okay.
And 3, this one, and this one were last year. And
Okay.
then that one was the year before.
Okay. So you kind of got something every year. And so now you talk about the minis, and she's going to be done at 11.
Yep, 12 and
Okay.
up is the advanced.
Okay.
So next year she'll be in the other age bracket.
When you guys go, you go every weekend, right?
3
Just about?
weekends out of every month.
Yeah.
We get 1 weekend off. That's Mom's weekend.
Yeah.
That's Mom's
It's a lot.
That's Mom's weekend.
It's a lot, but it's a lot of good family time when we go because they go down the track in 8 seconds, and we go up mainly just when they're racing, and then go back to our parking spot and sit and grill
Okay.
dinner and hang out there. So
Now, do you do a lot of camping along with it, like when you go up there too? I'm sure that's a lot of fun.
On the busier weekends, we do have our camper up there to where if we have 2 or 3 nights of racing in a row, then we'll stay in the camper
Okay.
up there. And opposed last year and previous years, we were coming home every night. But when you're getting done with races at 2:30 in the morning, driving home to be back up there by noon, it's kind of a waste of time
Yes.
and exhausting.
yeah.
Well, then, yeah, because it becomes like your whole weekend.
Yes. Oh, it's definitely
Yeah.
a whole weekend, but
Right.
these guys love it so much, and Hunter's just started videoing them. So
I have a YouTube channel now. It's HJS Motorsports. I've posted the last few weekends of racing on there, where if you want to go watch, you can watch it on there.
Awesome.
yeah.
So is there anything else that you would like us to know about this racing? And like you said that it's Northern Michigan?
Northern Michigan Dragway.
.net.
.net.
And
yep.
it has the schedule
Yep.
on it, and so it has, now does it have their specific names as well?
If you go on there, you can probably find them under the points. There's
Yep,
a point
under the
system.
points.
Lexie's actually first in the points for the minis.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can find them in there under points. They have all the different classes that race.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so have you made a lot of really cool friends doing this too?
Yeah.
Different than other than your normal friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part's been pretty neat. There's lots of kids racing there, and the juniors will, when they go to the finals, you'll see almost all the kids that are racing lined up behind rooting their friends on it. It's
Yep.
been a neat experience there.
Yeah. And that's another like little way of support too, you know,
Yes.
to have somebody behind you cheering you on.
Yeah.
Like I've never done racing, but I've been in sports, and I've loved to hear somebody cheering me on. So anything else, Lexie or Hunter, that you would like to add? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for having us out here. Thank you for letting us look at all of their trophies and their cars. And you do this with the school too, right?
We have brought
Yep.
them to,
Yep.
to the school to show the classes. Yep.
Yes, because I've talked to a couple of Lexie and Hunter's classmates, and they said, yeah, they bring the cars. So that's a really neat idea too. But thank you so much again
Oh,
for
thank you.
letting us come out here, and it's a beautiful sunny day. So everybody, if you want more news, go to MasonCountyPress.com.